Hey everybody, Jim Perry here. It is Saturday morning and I'm back out at the permission that I detected last fall and then was here again last night for about 2 hours, and I've got a good time more today, so I've got about 4 hours this morning before I need to move on to another family obligation. So I'm actually going to start at this end of the field. Right behind me is the driveway. Going to make my way quickly up the driveway. I really don't want to spend much time at the beginning here today where I'm at, because I'm going to be heading just over that hill over there to that rock wall that I talked about last night. I'm excited to see what I can find there. Again, making it real quick. They dug up some of the dirt here, so I want to see if there's anything new that might have popped out, and then I'm going to quickly head in that direction. But I did get my first strong target of the day. Let me quickly show you what that is. So again, we're close to the original drive that came through here, maybe 4 or 5 inches down. Pulled this. Again, this just verifies that I am in the right place. This would be the end of a very old spoon handle. That'll actually clean up really nice. So quickly make my way down this drive and then head back to that rock wall farther back in the property. So I just got lucky. I really have not walked way on the east side of this field yet. The property owner has said that they have found quite a bit of stuff over here. So I was here a little bit last night, and again just walking through to get back to the other part of the property. And oh man, down I would say a good 9 inches or so. Just pop this. I could just barely see it. Not sure if you guys can see it down there yet, but it is a spoon bowl. A very old spoon bowl. Curious if it belongs to the other, to the small handle that I found. Either way, that's going to be a gorgeous piece. Very cool. Moving on. So I thought the home was the building that was farthest back over this hill. I really think that I'm wrong now. I'm finding all kinds of household type items right up here in this area. Again, still trying to work back to the other part of the property yet. And about 5 inches down, I just pulled this interesting little piece. If you can see it here, it is a car, but it's really skinny, so I'm not exactly sure what that is. There's design on both sides, almost like a small game piece. Not sure, I'll have to do some research on that, but I am going to try to get back to that rock wall, and then maybe if I've got time, come back here to finish up. This is an ongoing permission, so I'll be able to come back to the spot anyways. So very cool. Moving on. And about 3 feet from that old car, a very old square nail. So clearly the site of another structure. I really am going to guess this is the home now. So I'm going to hit the rock wall and then come back here if I've got time today. Otherwise, I'll return another time. Okay, final hole before heading back to that rock wall. I have been finding all kinds of square nails right here and small square nails. And then kind of in this whole spot right here, lots of flatware, pieces of small plates, and the majority of them have been this color. So again, I have been looking in the wrong place for household items. I do know that that's right here. You can see that the ground is slightly flatter here, and this is where the property owner has said that the majority of what they found has been. So I'll take that as evidence of it. Head back to the rock wall now. I'm going to turn the detector off. It's a little bit of a hike to get back there, and then come back and hit this if I've got time today. So I have arrived back at this structure. Again, the property owner wondered if it was made to kind of control some water coming off of the field farther up over into this field kind of out in front of me now. So either way, he wondered if there might be some stuff up in kind of a small grove of trees here or around this. So I'll take a little bit of time to poke around and see what we might be able to find. So I just came from way over that hill and really not much luck. Some small pieces of brass and a little bit of ammunition. Very pretty back there, but really didn't find anything to dig. Decided I'd come back to right in here, excuse the wind, where I know that the home was now. And first real significant target, I would say down about 5 inches. Popped it out and I can see it already. Don't even need the pin pointer, so I'll turn that off. I've got another buckle. Let's take a look to see what this one looks like. Oh, that's pretty. And I want to be careful and not break the pin, but that is a very nice piece. I will take that. Spend a few more minutes here. I'm getting kind of tired. It's been a long couple of days, so I might find around the house location, and then I'll do a quick wrap up before heading out. So again, I'm slowly making my way back and forth here, kind of where I know the home was, and getting tired of digging all kinds of large iron, about 5 inches deep. Oh my gosh, something round. So let's clean this up. Take a look to see what it might be together. It's looking too thin to be a coin. Yeah, and it looks like there's a spot right back here where the shank would have been. Let me clean this up and I'll get back to you. So it is a big old flat button. You can see after getting it wiped off where the shank had been, it's broken off. And it does look like there was a design in the front. It's really hard to see. I'll have to try to clean it at home a little bit more. The thing is, I don't want to wear that patina off. It's a gorgeous piece. I'm surprised I really hardly ever find buttons, I mean, less than a handful, and this is by far the largest, so I will take that and be very grateful for it. So it's been a long 3 hours. Glad that I came back up toward where I know the home was at. Long 3 hours, pretty productive. Hit a couple of bucket listers, which is always good. I would stay longer, but again, this is an ongoing permission, so I'm very grateful for an opportunity to be able to come back when I'm feeling like it. So let me show you what I found today. So a few things to add to my collection. Someone recently asked me how I decide what to save, and I'll be honest, I really don't save everything. Items like this are very cool. I may save that, but I just don't have room to save everything that I find. I believe that this is part of an oil lamp, the top part where the wick would go through. You may remember I found the small piece that would go on top of that, very close to actually where I found this last night. Again, I don't ever mind finding square nails. I found this and started to realize that I may have been on the wrong location from the home the last several times I've been here. This teeny tiny car, not exactly sure what that is, but I'm going to have to do a little bit of research, see if I can find anything. I'm not really hopeful on that, but that's okay. It's a cool little find. Kind of a fancy buckle. I've never found one this shape. That should clean up very nicely. The 2 parts to a spoon. Now these may have come from the same spoon, found them fairly close to each other. And again, this ground has been turned, so when this got split, it would have probably moved some distance. This is part of the handle, the very end of it. That'll clean up very nicely. And then looking forward to getting this home and getting this cleaned up as well. Fairly substantial size spoon bowl. Glad to find that. That is one of the bucket list items that I have never found, is a larger spoon like that. The other bucket list item for today, oh my gosh, this made my day. I was out here 3 hours and ready to give up and ran into this. This I'm excited about. Don't want to do too much work on this, but I'm seeing partial design there. Too bad the shank is broke off the back, but that's a good sized button. I'm glad to find that today. So very, very pretty. Old, along with some of the items here. Very old. It fits in with the time period that I'm assuming that this property really is. Grateful for another day out in the sun. Again, it's warming in southeast Minnesota. We may get some snow in a couple of days, but that should melt pretty quick with the warm air that we've had coming our way. As always, thanks for joining me again today. Hope to see you soon.